Hey, I'm Bill. I'm here to tell you today how I beat Copenhagen after 10 years of use. Why did I do it? Meredith, my girlfriend. My juicy New Hampshire apple. You gotta say it right, New Hampshire. My sugar butt. And once I get my ducks in a row and ask her father's permission, my fiance. I just spit out my eye opener, which I definitely need. Ask my junior year American history teacher, Mr. Garman. He'll tell you about my sleep habits. My eye opener is this BaccOff Energized Straight. It doesn't really taste like straight. It tastes more like a light Skull citrus, you know. But what I use to replace the Copenhagen is the BaccOff Mocha and some licorice Jelly Bellies. The Jelly Bellies are good for when, you know, it's not really socially appropriate to throw in a lip, whether it's, you know, real or non-tobacco. But anyway, here goes the BaccOff Mocha. This is what it looks like in the tin. It's fine cut, so it's kind of like Coke. Oops, I have to grab a pinch. There we go. Tastes kind of like a Starbucks Frappuccino, Mocha Frappuccino. It's close enough to Coke that it doesn't really bother me. That's one thing I didn't really like about the other non-tobacco dips. They're a little too sugary. They didn't really taste like chew. And you notice when I was packing it, I packed it in 3 sets of 7. It's my way of kind of blessing the dip, you know. What's the devil's number? 666. What's God's number? 777. So 3 sets of 7. That's how I bless the dip, so I wouldn't get cancer. It burns a little, so it's got that real feel. It's got some cayenne pepper in it. So let me educate you a little bit about chewing tobacco. There's 8.9 million people in the United States that use smokeless tobacco. Of that 8.9 million, 37,000 will get oral cancer, and that's just oral cancer cases. That's not people that got cancer from dip. You know, so it's probably a little elevated, but still, think about it. Out of 8.9 million people, what's 37,000? Of those 37,000, only 66% will live 5 years. So that's 33% that die within 5 years, and then you've got a, you know, you got a time clock on you once you get the oral cancer. Will those facts console you, console your wife, your mom, whoever cares about you when you tell them that, oh, well, only 37,000 people get oral cancer every year? It will if she works for Altria, and you know, and there's still about 8.85 million dippers out there. Altria controls half the market share because they own the United States Tobacco, which manufactures Skull and Copenhagen. So that's it's about 4.5 million, a little less than 4.5 million people chew Skull and Copenhagen. So average nationwide $5 a tin. She probably won't cry if that chew pays for a luxury import. Let me tell you a story too. I mean, one of the hardest things about quitting dip was mental addiction. I used to love to jump on my Suburban on a warm spring day, drive across town, windows down, Skinnered up, educating the people of Greenwich, Connecticut about Skinnered and Southern Rock. On my way to Wendy's, One thing I would always do when I pass Greenwich Library is fire off a salute on the north side of Post Road to the building across the street from Greenwich Library, because you know what that was? United States Tobacco. Yes, Sons of Dixie. The company responsible for manufacturing your beloved dip is based in Greenwich, Connecticut, or it was until 2006. You know, cool, well, they moved. Alright, good. Where did they move to? Atlanta, Birmingham? No, they moved to Stamford, Connecticut. One town north. You know, Greenwich, Connecticut, home of Ralph Lauren. Let's see, what else? Kathy Lee Gifford. Aspiration of everybody who thinks guidance is quarterly earnings, not what Tomahawk uses to smash a dirty terrorist lair. This is my spitter. I use a sweet leaf tea bottle. You know, it's from Texas. It's organic. It's good stuff. Let's see. So you quit the coke, but you still have that cowboy, son of Dixie urge to go Mach 3 with your hair on fire. Go to the iTunes music store or the Kindle music store. Buy yourself either the Essential Bill Monroe or Dwight Sings Buck, depending on what kind of mood you're in, you know. Son of Dixie Cowboy. And then go get yourself some moonshine. Yes, moonshine is legal. They're called boutique distilleries now. Certain states have them. I know, boutique distillery. That's like saying Virginia Wahoo. You can get the BaccOff from dipstop.com. There's a bunch of other stuff there that'll help you. My facts about the 8.9 million dippers, 37,000 people diagnosed with oral cancer, and 7,300 that die every year from oral cancer. That came from the American Cancer Society's website, cancer.org. There's some good stuff on there. So if you want to do a little research or verify my facts, cancer.org. Let's see, what else did I forget? Well, that's about it. I'll give you updates on my anniversaries. Quit recently. So, I don't know. But anyway, always remember, 24/7, I love you, Meredith.